Steve. Pulsating 1-1 draw here at Keys Park. Pretty much a game that had everything. How'd you feel after that one?
I've got to say I'm immensely proud of the second half performance. With 10 men, more or less the whole of the second half. We limited them to nothing in the second half, to be fair. I think Simeon was outstanding. Anywhere we put him, he was brilliant. Omar came in at right back. Elliot was his assured self. Blaine came in at left back. Obviously, we lost players with injuries. Corey straight away. Jarvis sent off. They were just going down like flies. You know, that was the upsetting thing. But only one team deserved to win that second half, and yeah, I mean, there's some decisions going on out there which are just absolutely farcical and comical.
We'll touch on that later on. Obviously, it was a great start. You know, goal within 2 minutes. A lovely ball by Tricky. Obviously, Jervis very nearly scored. Defender put it in. Was it a case at that point you thought we might kick on and try and put the put the game to bed early? Or
yeah, I mean, Jarvis had that header as
yeah.
well. I mean, we don't even know how he missed that. I mean, it's in the 6-yard box. He just trickled past the post. That's a goal all day long. You know, do that header 9 out of 10 times it goes in. And then you're 2-0 and it's a different game, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, they had the threat, ball over the top, chase it, ball over the top, chase it. That was their game plan. Number 9 was quick.
Yeah.
Corey couldn't run because of the hamstring. That's why we tried to put him at right back, and then he couldn't run, so we had to take him off. Sims went in there, and him and Elliot were solid, really, really solid.
Yeah. Obviously, they got the equaliser. We came in at 1-1, and it obviously seemed like it might be a bit of a reset in the second half. We're going to have to lean on the decision, Steve, and talk about it. Obviously, Jake Jervis with the sending off for, I'll say 2 contentious yellow cards.
I mean, the second yellow, I don't want to talk about the first one. He gives the first one, he gives it. But the second yellow, he wasn't even going to do anything. He done the free kick. It was like 30 seconds. He did nothing. They're all in his ear. The bench is all up. And he produces a yellow card. And I'm like thinking, what? You weren't even going to do anything. You gave to foul. That's it. That's all you needed to do. And all of a sudden, a yellow card came from nowhere. I said to the linesman this side, I looked like, what is that all about? It's a foul. It's not a yellow card.
No.
And he wasn't going to give it until they all got in his ear and he pulled it out.
Yeah, it's easy to focus on referees, isn't it, Steve? But throughout, particularly the second half, there seemed to be a lot of bizarre decisions at times. Obviously, there was the through ball that Rob nicked in front of the keeper and he was taken out. There was the elbow and Rob's head in the corner. I guess from a manager's perspective, that's really frustrating when all you're looking for is consistency.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get on him. I tried to keep myself composed today, but you can see why. I do get on him because his performance was just another level of bad. And the linesman, nice guy this side, said, Steve, any frustration, vent it at me.
Yeah.
I said, cool, nice one. And he might have seen us a few times having a conversation.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper should be sent off. The ball's put through. Rob's lobbed the goalie. He's gone straight through it, Rob. Cleaned him out. It's a red card because it's a goal-scoring opportunity. It doesn't matter if the ball nearly goes in and they clear it off the line. That's irrelevant. The only advantage to that is if it goes in the net.
Yeah.
But it's not an advantage. Keeper should be sent off.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying I want players sent off, but that's a big call.
It's abiding by the law, isn't it, in essence?
Yeah, that's a red card.
Yeah.
His interpretation of it, they got there at the same time. No, they didn't. Because Rob wouldn't have been able to lob him if they got there at the same time. It's a poor, terrible, terrible decision. And then the goalkeeper then becomes the hero, which is ironic, really, because they'd have a player in goal.
Steve, like, it was a bit of a walking wounded at times. There was players going down left, right, and centre from Jack to Corey to Sean. Obviously, having to bring in Blaine early than Joel Taylor. Obviously, having to bring in Blaine probably a bit earlier than what you would have liked after passing a late fitness test. Can I ask for a brief summary of how we are, or are you not aware yourself?
We're in trouble.
Okay.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
That's 4 out of the team that won't be involved.
Okay.
That's injuries. They're not short term either.
Okay.
Sean's Achilles.
Okay.
Joe's hamstring. Corey's hamstring. Blaine is feeling his hamstring.
Yeah. It's been a difficult day at the office in many ways, hasn't it, Steve? Obviously, moving our attention towards Tuesday now. It's a quick turnaround once again. We go away to Wythenshawe. Obviously, I was going to say thoughts on the game, but I imagine in terms of for you now, it's about working severely hard behind the scenes, along with sort of a bit of prep for the lads to try and get ready for that game in that quick turnaround.
Yeah, listen, quick turnaround. But I've got to say today, I've got to say the fans are amazing. And I looked at the end, and I always judge your fans how they are with the group. They knew the group give everything, and they all clapped them off the whole of the way round, which to me, that was important to see that. Not we didn't win.
Yeah.
They could see the spirit. They could see the 10 men, what they went through. They know we should have won the game.
Absolutely.
So my clap for the fans, because that's the kind of thing that we need behind us when the chips are down and we're giving everything as people out of position all over the place. People dropping like flies, injuries, 10 men. For the fans to stay here and clap them all off the pitch, that meant more to me than clapping us when we win. That's important.
It's a really good point. And as you say, Steve, when the chips are down and we're dropping like flies, this is the time where, as a club, we come together and we unite and we drag ourselves through it together, isn't it?
We lose that game another time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I just thought we were excellent. Even when Jack went through, he just needed to square it to Manny, who had a tap in. He just didn't put enough on the cross. Do you know what I mean? But when you've got people like him, he could be a threat any minute. And like I say, just won the penalty from nothing. Yeah, great touch.
Unbelievable touch to get inside,
But, obviously, as a manager, when you've got a 96-minute penalty, you're disappointed you ain't got the 3 points.
Of course.
But we gave more than enough in the second half to win it, for me to win the game.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Steve, we rest, we recoup, we go again Tuesday, and we'll all be there with you as well, mate. So listen,
brilliant.
Well done, and I'll see you Tuesday.
Cheers,
Top man. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate.